New York Nightmare. Hi again, everyone. I'm James Rapien with allbengals.com and Cincinnati Bengals Talk. And this is my instant reaction. Look, I'm at home. I'm not in New Jersey this week, so I can react to the Bengals 34-31 loss to the New York Jets. To Mike Flight, White, and company, I don't really know what to say other than that was pathetic from a variety of points. And I'm just going to kind of go through it and go from there. And I'm recording this as the Bengals are doing their media availability or right before it. But I wanted to give you my instant reaction since I'm at home this week. And first things first, they came out just awful, just kind of going through the motions, oh, Mike White's going to go 75 yards. Like, did you think he was going to push the ball down the field? Or did you think he was going to try to get it to Jamison Crowder, who I mentioned probably 52 times this week? Elijah Moore, who I mentioned multiple times this week, Ty Johnson underneath, Michael Carter underneath. It's like this defense wasn't prepared for that at all. And even though the Jets gift wrapped a couple of turnovers and the Bengals defense did a good job there, fast forward to the second half, the Jets score on five straight possessions in the second half. Look, this game should have been over when Joe Burrow found Tyler Boyd to go up 31-20. It should have been over, done. 7 minutes to go, around there. They're up 2 scores. It should have been done. And this defense didn't wake up. Lou's crew, awful job. And that's where this starts. I know a lot of people are going to talk about the rush yards and the offense. And don't worry, offense, I'm coming for you because it was BS the way you played too. But 31-20, Mike White's getting the ball, under 7 minutes to go. And what did I see? Oh, Ty Johnson. Logan Wilson missed tackle. I think it was Eli Apple on the sideline missed tackle. Hit someone. It was like they were just trying to escape with a win. The Jets from the get-go just pounding them. More aggressive, stronger, playing with an intensity that the Bengals did not play with. That's the thing that bothers me as much as anything, because if the Bengals play with that intensity, they win by a lot. And instead, Mike White completes 37 of 45 passes. The Bengals defense, and think about that, he has 2 picks, 37 of 45 with 2 interceptions, finishes with 3 touchdowns, is the first Jets quarterback to throw for 400 yards. Think about all the quarterbacks they've had over the years. Brett Favre, Mark Sanchez, Sam Darnold, high draft picks since Vinny Testaverde to top the 400-yard mark. You kidding? Are you kidding me? And that being said, the Bengals still should have won the game, because that's kind of what I expected from this defense to start the year. They exceeded my expectations and they won me over. And I still think they're better than what we saw today. At the same time, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this offense? What was it? 41 rushing yards. Joe Mixon, 14 carries, 33 yards rushing, 14 second half points. Just slow motion, slow moving, lethargic. Joe will save us. Joe Burrow's going to save us. You probably thought it too late in the game. Well, he's not Superman. As much as you want to think about him as Superman, he's not Superman. And, there was early in the first half, there were some drops by Jamar Chase. But honestly, I don't know what it is with this offense. I don't know why they're so inconsistent. You go scoreless in the first quarter. You can't cash in on that goal line opportunity when Jesse Bates has the near pick 6. You have to score there. And I get it. Chase had the drop. Still have to score there regardless. They didn't. And that just kind of opened up the door. And then it's 14-7. And the Bengals are about to score a touchdown again. And this is the one. If you go up 21-7, does Mike White take them downfield and score a touchdown before the half? Maybe. But it could be 21-7, 21-10. Maybe the momentum completely swings and you don't give up any points before the half and you're feeling good. And then to start the second half, the fact that they had to punt on their first drive, you have to score there. I'm shocked at how inconsistent this offense is. This was supposed to be a get-right game. And like I said, I go back to the drive. I had this all written up, and it was great. It was a clutch third down play. They start 1 of 6 for third down, and that's a big reason why they lost. And that's the alarm on the Bengals' first place chances, or not first place chances. See, this is what happens when you record at your house. But that's the alarm on the Bengals stance right now or spot in the standings as number one in the AFC North because they're no longer that with the Browns looming. Anyways, Joe Burrow hits CJ Uzomah. They're 1 of 6 on third down, make it 2 of 6. 3rd and 10, you're up by I think they were up 24-21 or no, 24-20. And you get the first down. You get 10 yards to CJ Uzomah. Then it's 3rd and 4, and you have another third down conversion. And then it's 3rd and 6. You're at the 10-yard line, and Burrow goes off script and finds Tyler Boyd. That's it. That should be it. And then this offense doesn't score again. And it just can't happen. It just can't happen. And I get it. They only had the 1%. You got to score. You have to score. If you're going to get into those shootouts, you're going to have to find a way, and they didn't. You had the interception, then you had the drive where you punt. Did you think they were getting the ball back? And they should have, by the way, the call on Mike Hilton. Let's talk about that for a minute. Because the Bengals got outplayed. They lost. I went 6 minutes without talking about it because let's be honest here, that's not why they lost. They could have stole the win, though, had that call not been made, and it was a BS call. Mike Hilton went to make a tackle. He didn't use the crown of his helmet or anything like that. Ty Johnson went down. Boone used his helmet, honestly, as a weapon, but it happens on every play, essentially, when there's a running back in the flat and he's about to get tackled, which is exactly what happened on 3rd and long. Can't make the call there. You just can't. Sorry, you can't. And if you're going to make the call, make it every time. And guess what? Then 80% of running backs would get that called on them all the time. Johnson dipped his head. It was a BS call. I understand it. I totally do. But this team, coming off of what they did last week, went to New York, and this is, again, a Halloween nightmare. It's exactly what it is. You're 5-2, and you go up to New York and get outplayed by a Jets team that was clearly the aggressor. They were in their bag with different trick plays and different things, even the 2-point conversion after the go-ahead touchdown, right? And look, the batted pass interception, is that bad luck? Absolutely. But it's the NFL. Bad luck happens, and you have to be able to overcome it. And that's why you do need to be into the game. And it never really felt like they were truly into the game. I mean, you give up over 500 yards of offense to Mike White and the Jets. On the flip side, you're nowhere near 500 yards of offense. It takes you forever to get into a rhythm offensively. And by the time you do, it is too little, too late. I thought Joe Burrow was fine. I thought, I didn't think he was amazing, but I thought he hung in there in the pocket a couple times and made some huge throws on the drive that they ultimately punted on. He was on the field and he extends the play and he's looking downfield and he gets just drilled and throws a 19-yard seed to Tyler Boyd as Boyd catches the ball and then runs out of bounds. I was like, oh, well, maybe he is going to drive him downfield. Maybe he is Superman. Maybe that's just what he's going to do. He's just going to be this guy. It's hard to do that every single week, regardless of the quarterback, regardless of the offense. And they never should have been in that position. But they were. This is a bad loss. This is the worst loss of the season, I think, by far. I think worse than the Chicago loss, certainly worse than losing to Green Bay at home because of the momentum. This was supposed to be your chance to show that you were a different team. And now, people, all that equity you built up from that Baltimore game and from winning 4 out of 5 games and you take Green Bay to the edge, all of those things, well, it's gone. And not only are you behind the Ravens now who are on a bye, you dropped to 5-3, but that AFC North is getting tight again. You play Cleveland next week. Tennessee won, by the way. So all that idea of, number one in the AFC, that's gone now. 1 week, that's it. So how do the Bengals respond? Here's what I know. We're going to have plenty of post-game coverage for you throughout the week. We're working on, it's Halloween, but we're working on a little special. We'll see if there's anything good in the post-game. If there's anything we think you'll want to see, we will post it right here at Cincinnati Bengals Talk. So, look, I know it's not the result you wanted. Hell, it's not the result I predicted. I fought a 3-5 on my predictions, but we have you rain, shine, night, day, Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, doesn't matter. That's why you're subscribed to Cincinnati Bengals Talk, and that's why we are here for you. So hit that subscribe button if you're new. Thank you so much for watching. We'll have more on this game. This was just my instant reaction to the Bengals falling to the Jets. Another buzzer, 34-31 for Andrew Fox Miller, our producer and editor. I'm James Rapien signing off for now. Again, the Bengals fall to 5-3 on the season. Thank you so much for watching here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk.